Hello, we are on the Real Programming channel. My name is Andrei. This is our 8th lesson. I greet you. We will talk about understanding attributes. Hello, we are on the Real Programming channel. My name is Andrei. This is our 9th lesson. I greet you. We will talk about understanding attributes. Let's go. So, attributes give you a way to specify additional information about an element. While we haven't looked at attributes in detail, you've already seen a few examples for them. The type attribute specifies which style language we're using in this case, says. The grep attribute tells us the destination of a hyperlink. The src attribute specifies the file name of the picture and image tag displays. Let's cook up an example to give you an even better feel for how attributes work. What if car were an element? If car were an element, then you'd naturally want to write some markup like this. Might mean. With no attributes, all we can supply is a descriptive. Which no attributes, all we can supply is a descriptive name for the car. But this car element only gives a descriptive name for your car. It doesn't tell us the make, precise model, whatever it is, convertible, or a zillion other details we might want to know. So if car were really an element, we might use attributes like this. Car menu, model cooker. But with attributes, we can customize the element with all kinds of information. Better, right? Now this markup tells us a lot more information in an easy-to-write, convenient form. Safety first. So attributes are always written the same way. First comes the attribute name followed by an equal sign, and then the attribute value surrounded in double quotes. You may see some sloppy HTML on the web that leaves off the double quotes, but don't get lazy yourself. Being sloppy can cause you a lot of problems down the road. Do this, best practice, not this. They are not dumb questions. Can I just make up a new attributes for an HTML element? Web browsers only know about the predefined set of attributes for each element. If you just made up attributes, then browsers wouldn't know what to do with them, and thus you'll see later in the book. Doing this will very likely get you into trouble. When a browser recognizes an element or an attribute, we like to say that it supports that element or attribute. You should only use attributes that you know are supported. That's it for programming web applications. The subject of hit first HTML5 programming. HTML5 not support custom data attributes that allow you to make up custom names for new attributes. The grep attribute is pronounced grep. Reference with space chef. There are standard commits that worry about the elements and attributes of HTML. Who decided what is supported? These commits are made up of people, not with nothing better to do, who generously give their time and energy to make sure there's a common HTML roadmap that all organizations can use to implement their browsers. How do I know what attributes and elements are supported? Or can all attributes be applied to any element? Only certain attributes can be used with a GIF element. Think about it this way, you wouldn't use an attribute convertible with the element toaster, would you? So, you only want to use attributes that make sense and are supported by the element. You're going to be learning which attributes are supported by which elements as you make your way through the book. After you finish the book, there are lots of great references you can use to refresh your memory, such as HTML and XHTML. that we need to do it. Next, exercise. You've created links to go from long HTML to Elixir HTML. Now we were going to go back the other way. Below you find the HTML for Elixir HTML. Add a link with the label back to the long at the bottom of the Elixir page that points back to long HTML. When you are done, go ahead and the same with directions HTML as well. Construction zone begins. We need some help construction and description element. Given your new knowledge of the element, very often you can help. In each row below, you'll find some combination of the label, destination, and the complete A element. Fill in any information that is missing. The first row is done for you. There are no dumb questions. I've seen many pages where I can click on an image rather than text. Can I use the A element for that? Yes. If you put an image element between the A text, then your image will be clickable just like text. We're not going to talk about images in depth for a few chapters, but they work just fine as links. So I can put anything between the A text and it will be clickable, like say a paragraph. Yes, you can indeed put a P element inside an A element to link an entire paragraph. You'll mostly be using text and images or both within the A element, but if you need to link a P or a H1 element, you can. What text will go inside other text is a whole other topic, but don't worry, we'll get there soon enough. You'll work on the head first long has really paid off. With those enticing elixirs and directions, lots of people are frequenting the place and visiting the website. Now we've got plans for expanding the long online content in all sorts of directions. Getting organized. Before you start creating more HTML pages, it's time to get things organized. So far, we've been putting all our files and images in one folder. You'll find that even for modestly sized website, things are much more manageable if you organize your web pages, graphics, and other resources into a set of folders. Here's what we've got now. We've got a top level folder called long that holds all our files in the site. Here are the three HTML files for the long, the elixirs page, and the directions. This is often referred to as the root folder of the site, which means it is the top level folder that contains the entire site. And here are all the image pictures. See, this is getting sort of collected already, and we only have 3 pages and a few graphics. Let's do something about it. Organizing the long. Let's give the long site some meaningful organization now. Keep in mind that there are lots of ways to organize any site. We're going to start simple and create a couple of folders for pages. We'll also group all those images into one place. Our root folder is still the long folder. We're going to leave the main long HTML page in the long folder. Let's create a folder to hold pages about the long, like the directions. We could also add new pages here about the management, events, and so on. We also created a folder to hold pages about the longs beverages. Right now, that's just the elixirs, but we'll add in more soon. And let's group all images into one folder. And this is our 8th lesson over. Thanks for watching, my friends. Subscribe to my channel, please. Put likes, share with friends, comment, eat bananas, chocolate and nuts. Drink more water for the effective work of our brains. Bye.